Good morning, everybody. This is Kathy, and I am going to scrapbook these two photos of Braxton and Briley playing out in the dirt on Easter. And yes, Briley is in a dress, and she is sitting right down in the dirt and playing. So I wanted to document these photos of them just playing in the dirt. I am using a scrap paper from Pretty Little Studio that I got in my hip kit. I don't know what month it was, but as you can see, all I did was punch a circle out of it. So I'm going to bring some of the peach color in, the orange, and the blue. So right now I am mounting my photos on some white daisy cardstock. And yeah, just kind of put a white border around them, and I had to measure them, see how big I'm going to make like a grid with two different size photos, and super easy to do. See, I'm going to just cut up that and use it, and then cut another one 3x3, I think it was, and it's just a little bit bigger with my white border. So, and then I'm going to use that light blue color just to give some blue in it with Braxton's shirt. So I can't decide which end I want. I like that little bit of pinkish red that matches Briley's pretty dress. I just love to see a little girl in dirt, especially when she has a dress on. All right, so I think I have all that, and I want to lay them out, see how I like it, and kind of mix it up a little bit. But this is how I kind of want it. And then I'm also going to bring in a little bit of lavender. Okay, I like that setup. Now I'm trying to think of what other color off of the sheet. And that's when there's just a little bit of lavender, orange, peach. So I thought just putting like a banner like across the top there. I do move that blue down to the bottom when I get it on my white cardstock. And I use my scissors a lot. Just going to measure how long I need it. All right, and then cut a little tail in there. I hope this finds that everybody is well and nobody is sick and you're having fun scrapbooking. And okay, so there is my white cardstock. I do move that blue. I switch them around a little bit. In fact, all of them, all but the photos get moved. Just kind of want to break up between them two pinkish orange papers. I had to get a cartoon on for Briley. All right, so I like that. And then each one, like 3 sections, I put a little bit of cluster on. So what has everybody been doing with this virus thing? Are you home? Are you still working? I'm doing what I normally do. My daughter is still here, but she came for a wedding and it got canceled. And so she don't know for sure when she's going back to Texas. So, yeah, so we are just kind of hanging out. I put in making her birthday cake today, so I am baking a cake as we speak. It's in the oven. All right, so I'm going to trim this piece down. And then I really like, I keep all my strips off of my pattern paper, and this came from the Truly Grateful collection. And I like that little orange and pink. Just gonna try straighten that up. All right. Sorry about that clip there. I moved my page up. All right, so then I'm going to see what kind of ephemera that I have, and this is from Pick Me Up from Paige Evans. Colleen sent that to me, and so I thought I would go through it and see what, there's quite a few that really goes well with the paper. It matches too good that you wouldn't be able to see it. So I bring in some rainbow color. Not that, but the Wonderful, I really like that. It really pops on that paper. I like that Laughter. There's a lot of this stuff that just goes really good with the Pretty Little Studio paper. I was amazed. I love mixing products. Okay, and I like that one. This one, look at that. It's the same color, but I don't end up using that. I know they were giggling, so I wanted to use the word laughter. Okay, and I like that. I like the moth and the butterfly, but I think I just end up using that butterfly, but I move it up to the top. See, it's hard to decide. And I wanted to put a little bit of flowers. See, I like that, but it's just too much of the same colors, so I don't end up using that. Yeah, I try it in all the blocks, but I end up removing it. And that flower piece you see me with, I do end up using that, but I like the Laughter up the side. Just something delicate and simple on the border there. All right, that's where I'm going to commit to the flowers down there on the bottom. And then that butterfly there and the Wonderful up there, but I'm going to pop dot it. And I am going to go through these 2x2 squares and find a color that will pop on top of that square or rectangle. And I'm just going to make a little banner. This layout is just for fun, something different. Not any of my, Punched Out Thursday or Mixed Media Frenzy. I just felt like throwing a layout together and not close to my heart. I do have, I don't know if I posted that today, my last layout for the Seize the Day. There won't be a layout share at the end, and I apologize for that, but there will be at the end of the month. Most of those layouts will go with my daughter when she goes back to Texas. There, I finally decide to look at that big glare. I'm sorry, I try to remember. So, like Seize the Day, like if you want to go back and look at any of those layouts, they're in my video. But I will have a layout share toward the end of the month. But she is taking those layouts with her, so I won't be able to do a single layout share. So yeah. Okay, I love that this has like an orange peach color house, so I'm just going to tuck that underneath that floral. And then I'm going to try to find something to go on that banner. And I found this says favorite spot. And it's dirt. It's their favorite spot to play in. So everything fell together so perfectly. Put a little bit of flour there. Super easy and fun layout. Now I'm going to pull off some strips. This one says, I don't think I use, yeah I do. That one says fun. I just kind of put it on my hand so I can remember to use it. This little one says our happy place. And this one, see that little one says fun. And then this one that I'm putting down now, it's time to relax. Now I'm getting out some enamel dots and I'm going to put a couple down here. And then a couple up by the wonderful. And I'm using the kind of greenish color and the pink and a gray. All right. I put a couple there by the banner. And now I'm going to bring in my Prima in tangerine. And you will see I go crazy. I must have hit it too much by the laughter, but it dried and it's fine. I got some on my photo, but it's all good. I just kind of took my finger and wiped it up, just like that. And that is it. Thank you all for coming and stay well, everybody. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.